Welcome to our video series. This is Tom and Ryan. Tom, what is an RMD and why is the topic so important?
Well, first of all, RMD is the required amount you have to take. They want to get your tax money. Remember that. That's why they make you take it. And what we've seen recently is they've moved it up to 73. It used to be 70 and a half. You had to start. Now it's 73. And by 2033 or so, they're actually talking to pushing it to 75. It was in one of the bills. So I don't know why they're making it go longer. I thought they'd want it shorter, but that's where we're going with the required minimum that you have to take out. Doesn't mean you have to spend it.
That's an important part is, do you have to spend it? If you don't, there's a lot of different options out there, especially with the way inflation's going and everything else. So,
Inflation is the big problem.
Do you think that $1 million IRA is worth what the $1 million IRA was a few years back?
First of all, it's not $1 million. It's really a half after you pay taxes. And we used to think that $1 million or $2 million was plenty. Younger people, what's the number for younger people?
I would say 4 to 5 million is the need. If you want to live in this area comfortably in retirement, you need about $4 to $5 million.
But that's not the client who's 60 or 70 years old. So
that's correct. What are some of the more successful clients doing with their RMD?
They never spend it. They take it, they reinvest it, and they're putting it in their other pocket so that somewhere down the road when they need it, they have it. And I think the biggest thing everyone's worrying about is cost to take care of you when you're really old. What's the long-term care number now? What have you been saying?
Around the corner from us, it's easily between $12,000 and $15,000, especially for Alzheimer's,
that's
memory
a month,
care.
Right?
That's a month.
But you take the cost of regular things like food, gas, all the things you buy every day. You got to sort of think about how much net money you have on $1 million IRA after tax.
Some of the items that we've seen that have gone up the most, annual food bills have gone from what $5,000 to $9,000.
No. If you take 3 years, it's $9,000 to $16,000.
Yeah, 2020 to 2024 over the past 3 years.
And if you're stupid enough to buy a new car, which I was, 19%. Airfare, 28%.
And what about filling up your new car?
Well, they don't count that in the inflation number. They leave that out, but gas went up 79%.
And what are some of the other areas that you see that clients may be making mistakes?
Gifting money, giving money to their kids, who then proceed to spend it as fast as they get. Or the one who's making gifts who can't afford to do it. That's another one.
So as far as when the clients are really successful with the required minimum distribution, what are they actually doing?
They'll take the money and they'll put it in their other after-tax account. So they're sort of building up some more assets for down the road, not just spending them out right now.
Clients are already charitable, so instead of them continuing to write checks, they're actually using part of the required minimum distribution to help facilitate that and not owe taxes on some of that money.
That's a great way to do it. A lot of the ones that are doing it, though, were already doing gifts.
And can afford it.
And now they're doing it and they're not paying the income tax, which helps them maybe give more.
Tom, what can clients actually do that, maybe we could help them with this RMD?
I think have us run some of the numbers. So I spend it each year, how does that play? If I reinvest it each year, how does that play? And what should I do?
I think one topic too is make sure you do the RMD because there is a penalty if you don't take your required minimum distribution.
50%.
Yeah, so you got to be, mindful of that. We go through and ensure that all the required minimum distributions are taken by the end of the year.
So if you have any questions about this or you want us to run some numbers, we have people and software that can run numbers and give you a feel for what you're doing and how you should be doing it. But remember, all our videos are on YouTube. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.